You know, I hear these stories whenever I'm in the community and I talk about the College of Marin, and people light up and talk about their own experiences at the College of Marin, a family member's experience at the College of Marin.
My father was a student at College of Marin, then called Marin Junior College. My sister was in the first nursing program. I went to UC Davis for 4 years, but I did take a couple of classes that allowed me to graduate on time, which made my parents very happy.
You can take any kind of class here. I've taken tennis and weight training and typing classes and art classes, as well as the academic classes.
I took a real estate course.
College of Marin is the only place that I can come to go to school to learn English.
I took Photoshop classes over there.
If I had the time, I would like to take Spanish.
I went to a community college. I graduated from one.
The College of Marin actually employs over 500 individuals. We certainly provide part of the engine that drives the economy.
Higher education has a 3-to-1 multiplier effect on the communities in which they operate. For every one job on campus, there are created in total 3. High wages, high education, and spending that results.
It's a big business.
College of Marin has for 86 years now served as a very viable educational option for many residents of Marin County. Students can come to the College of Marin and enjoy relatively inexpensive courses with relatively small classes, with very high quality instruction and high quality of services, and really the potential for them to start at the College of Marin and to go on is exponential.
College of Marin in particular provides that great stepping stone for our young people in this community to go forward to get that forward degree, which is so critical in their own development, but also in their earning power. And the fact is that as they earn more, it contributes more to society. They're frankly paying more taxes, and it's contributing to the community.
There have been many studies that have shown that the higher degree of education, the higher degree of earning potential is the bottom line.
It would be a far less rich community without the College of Marin.
My lab here at the Buck Institute is really trying to understand the basic biology of aging. What's the molecular and biochemical processes that cause this mysterious thing to happen? It's really becoming apparent that things like exercise are really important. For example, if you're doing some sort of weightlifting resistance exercise, you would expect that to be good for your muscles. Well, it turns out that that kind of exercise is also good for your brain. There's probably about 10 healthy years on the table to play with if we just make the right choices about diet, exercise, and so on. You know, the brain, we used to think of it as like a fixed thing, like you grow up, you develop, you've got your brain and neurons are there and that's that. And it's not true. The brain is highly dynamic. And so it's really important to get into something like a new language or a musical instrument to start making those new connections. And that really sets you up to fight off the detrimental effects of old age. All of the colleges around Marin County and the College of Marin, that's where this all starts.
You know where the number 3 is? Can you find a number 3?
Teachers that work in early childhood have certain requirements that are required both by the state and then sometimes by funding sources.
So what we want to do when we enter kids' play is not take it over.
At College of Marin, there's a very strong early childhood department that provides the classes that the staff need to get started in this field. These are affordable classes for anybody in our community, whether they're starting out, whether they're going back to school. There really is no place else that they're able to get this education that allows them to work in this field. And once they get it, they usually want more.
When I first came to this country in 2000, it was kind of a new world. I left everything behind and I started over again. I always want to go to college and get a college degree, and more important, to be the first one in my family to achieve that. I realized that in order to achieve that educational goal, I need to start by learning English. First place I went was College of Marin. After I went to College of Marin and got excited about learning a new language, I saw that there were other classes that I could take, and I ended up transferring to USF. I got a degree in public and nonprofit administration, and now I'm the executive director of the Canal Welcome Center, working with and for Canal residents and the immigrants communities in Marin County. The College of Marin opened new opportunities, and I'm so thankful and feeling blessed that I had that opportunity.
BMW's product in today's market is very cutting edge. The level of technology that our cars offer is second to none.
The students at College of Marin can come in with no real knowledge, and they'll start you out at the basics, and then there's building blocks through all the different areas.
Paul Rilla at the College of Marin contacted me about 2 students that he saw potential in to come to our center to work.
When I did the careers class interviews, I met Rex and Ryan, and they really impressed me.
I really didn't start getting into working on cars till about 3 years ago. Before that, I was a warehouse manager, and when the economy went south, I got laid off from my position, and warehouse jobs were paying minimum wage, and I have a family, I couldn't do that.
I've always liked cars. I've managed an oil change place for 3 years. I was no longer working at the oil change and decided to go back to school.
We conducted our own interviews with both students. We were just floored. There was something about the 2 of them. Their minds were open, and they were just so willing to get into an environment where they could learn. They were ready to go, and both of them just had fantastic attitude. It seems like the college really spent a lot of time with them in preparing them for the next step.
BMW is a whole different vehicle than anything else you see on the streets. There's almost nothing comparable to a Ford or a Chevy on these cars other than oil and tires.
The BMW way and the equipment that they use here is a lot more advanced than what they teach at the school, but the fundamentals were laid for a good foundation to make an easy transition into this environment.
Any job, it's exciting for a student to get, but going to work for BMW, a car company that's known for being at the edge of technology, they have great opportunities to take care of themselves and their families.
It's more than turning wrenches. It's programming cars, and having worked with these 2 gentlemen from the College of Marin, I absolutely would hire more people from the college in the future.
Without the College of Marin getting involved, I wouldn't have gotten a job here, ever.
A big part of what we do in educating students is to prepare them to be positive contributing members to society.
It doesn't really matter what your past story was and however many hardships you faced. You can come here and you can achieve.
It's just a great place to get your toolbox filled with with skills that you're going to be able to take out into the workforce.
Our ability to access public education is what is protecting our democratic society.
Community colleges are the workhorses, and they are absolutely essential to our society. They catch the students who have fallen through the cracks one way or another. The college gives them a second chance or a third chance. It is the transition between really hopelessness and rich futures.
I don't know what I would have done if I couldn't have come here to take classes.
I'm just really grateful to be here, and I'm really grateful for everyone that has helped me.
I feel a successful person. Maybe it's not all about money, but it is about being a better human being and a better citizen in this country.